Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. For those of you returning, welcome back. And for those of you that are new, hello, my name is Erica. I'm a homeschool and homemaking mama of 5. We are starting the process, the very slow process, even though this video is sped up, of decluttering my house. I'm starting with large pieces. Well, when I say large, I mean like pieces of furniture in my house that I know that just aren't working for me. And I have tried with this old kitchen island. It was my son's originally, and it didn't work in his room, and it's not working in the laundry room. As you can see, I have covered it, just absolutely covered it with stuff, and it is not helping at all. So I'm clearing it out, and I'm gonna put it on my porch, but it's gonna have a new home, not here, but somewhere else. Y'all, I don't know where my mind goes. All these papers you see, these are old ads from my husband's work from like 6 years ago. So, and I don't know what I thought I was going to do with them. I guess I thought I was going to use them as scrap paper or something, but they've been in there so long I completely forgot about them. And I'm going to be honest, even though nobody saw, but now you guys are seeing, I'm really embarrassed at the fact that I kept them. And the weirdest part about it, not the weirdest, but what's so funny is that at the time I just absolutely thought it was smart to keep them. You know, I was so sure in my mind that it was smart, and it wasn't. Obviously wasn't. So this is a fairly accurate, like, view of my room. There's some papers. There's usually some laundry that needs put up, but this is what it looks like on a usual basis. So I'm going to take that corner little nightstand out of my room, and I'm going to move this chair over there because, as you can see, I pile it up. There's nothing of use in the drawers. It's old papers, it's old pens and pencils, and this where I lifted up the treadmill. Oh my gosh, y'all, look at it. I was originally going to move the treadmill to the homeschool room, but my husband and I really thought about it, and my main concern is safety. My kids don't usually play on it, but even still, it just makes me a little nervous. And then second, my kids are also destructive, and I can easily see them getting on it and messing with it. I don't care that they use it, but it's a really nice treadmill. We just paid it off, and I do use it contrary to how I look. So it's, it's a great treadmill, and I would like it to last, and I don't want my kids to break it. So this nightstand, like I said before, has a ton of pens and pencils and junk and everything else, and I just pile stuff up around it. So I'm taking it out. I'm not going to get rid of this one. I'm going to move it into my son's closet because he doesn't have any dressers, and his closet isn't working out right now. There's clothes all over the floor. There's clothes all over the shelves, and I'm thinking maybe this might be just the right size for him to put some maybe like the underwear and socks. I don't know. And y'all, you can see my attention span is just gone. I had Outlander on. If you guys haven't watched it, it's amazing. It's a little graphic, so heads up if you're sensitive to that stuff, don't watch it. But yeah, that's what I was doing as I was sorting through literally nails and tacks. And I think there was a ton of paper clips in here. I do use a lot of paper clips because we've got a lot of papers with homeschools and stuff. Homeschool. But yeah, anyway, that's what I'm doing here, and it's all going on my bed. I figure if I pile my bed up with everything that I need to go through, I will go through it because obviously I want to go to bed at night, and I feel really bad throwing this stuff on the floor. So this is something that works for me. So. I had my son Mason come in and move the chair for me, so that's what y'all are about to see right here. That's why it's just kind of blank for a second. He's my muscle man when my husband's not around. I could have moved the chair, but I'll just be honest, I didn't want to, and he needed something to do for his chore, so I had him moving furniture around. Maybe this was too long of a pause, but here he is. He's been old man. I love this chair. My husband's aunt gave it to me. I love it. I call it my smoking chair, even though I don't smoke, but that's what it looks like to me. And I absolutely love it. Mason didn't want it. This was his way of moving the bed. I needed it scooted over a little bit so I could have a little bit of space. And then he was trying to prove to me that he could pick it up. So, oh my goodness, it was disgusting underneath. Y'all are about to see it. This is all the stuff that was behind the chair. My husband and I are terrible with important papers, and we both kind of pass them off to each other. So I've just been piling all his papers that weren't bills or stuff I didn't know what to do with over here, and they have just accumulated. And there's toys back here and a ton of trash, and it was embarrassing. But you know what? It's fine. I'm glad I have you guys to show it to, because it keeps me in check. Because as embarrassed as I am about it, next time, I don't know, it'll keep me in my place, I think. Keep me humble, that's for sure. That was not a slip up of the camera. I was briefly showing you guys how disgusting it was over here on this side. It's easy where the bed hangs over for stuff to just kind of get trapped up underneath there. But there is no excuse for me not sleeping up under there. I just haven't done it very well. My mind just works in ironic ways. I was purposely trying to hide the dustpan from y'all because I kept forgetting to empty it. Like, I'd set it down with the intention of going to dump it, and then I would need it before I remembered again to dump it. And I kept trying to angle it so where you guys couldn't see it. And ironically, here I am telling you all about it. So I'm just gonna try to make it a point to quit trying to make anything look better or try to not film something. Which it's not that I'm trying to lie or anything, but I'll be honest, there are some things that are just a little too embarrassing for me to want to share, but I'm just going to quit doing that. So I'm going to try to quit doing that. So at this point, I'm going through all these drawers, and as you can see, there are a ridiculous amount of pens and pencils. I do have 5 children, and they are all homeschooled, although my 18-year-old is graduated, and he's actually in school for welding. But we go through a lot of pens and pencils and stuff. But they're everywhere in the house, and I need to just put them in one place, and that's what I'm attempting to do, is just kind of sort through all this. I figured it was kind of boring to sit here and watch me do it, so I sped it up as quickly as I can. I love seeing this, sped up stuff like this, see the pile slowly diminish. But you guys, I don't know about y'all, this is my least favorite part of decluttering. And this is why I don't do it very often, but I should do it more often so I don't have as big of a pile as this. And a lot of y'all have recommended the Fly Lady method, and I was looking over her stuff. I already do like hot spots. I do my own versions of it, like 10-minute hot spots and stuff. But I liked her little note. I can't exactly remember where it was, but about decluttering every day. And I think that's what I need to start doing, is decluttering a few minutes each day. But here's what the room looked like when I was finished. This is actually the next day, so it worked out really well so far anyway, because normally I would have had it messed up by now. And here's the laundry room. I wasn't going to show you guys this. I was going to come in here and clean it before, but I stopped myself because I want to be real. I don't want to come in here and pre-clean. So this is my second time filming this. I've calmed down now. I came out here to, first of all, thank you guys for watching my videos. Thank you for making it all the way through, and I'm flattered that you guys actually want to listen to my outro, for those of you that are listening. So I'm doing this a little different. I'm kind of venting. I've already filmed. This is my second time filming it. The first time I was angry. Not angry, y'all. I'm angry and just, I'm not even angry. That's such a dramatic word, but anyway, y'all like it that I keep it real, so here you go. Here's my real hot mess, man, y'all. This natural light is not is unforgiving. Is that what the word I'm saying? What I meant to say? So anyway, I am, ironically, I'm not supposed to be, but I was planning on going inside and cleaning my homeschool room because it is a disaster. I guess my dog's got into something, and I'm assuming one of my kids got into something, and I'm extremely frustrated. I'm not frustrated with my family. I'm frustrated with the amount of stuff in my house. And I'm sure there's a lot of mamas out there that can relate. Like, I feel overwhelmed. I wish everybody else cared about the house the like I care about the house. But you know what? They don't. And I can't make them. And I'm tired of yelling. And you know what, though? And I really thought about it. I'm like, why do I want them to care about all this stuff? And then I realized, I was like, it's just stuff. It's just knickknacks. It's just stuff. And while I don't want to be a minimalist, after getting upset, I'm starting to think I have too much stuff. And, you know, I got really excited about doing the thrift store hauls for y'all. But then, and I'm not, this isn't y'all. I had fun doing it. It was my own choice to do it. I didn't do it for a video. I did it because I wanted to go. But then I remembered why I don't do that stuff anymore. I get too excited in the moment, and I get caught up in the ideas and the planning of stuff. Like, I have all these great ideas for these neat projects I'm going to do with these thrift store finds. And then they're literally sitting on my back porch because I started it and I can't finish it because I don't have any time. Because the biggest part of my house is, you know, not under control. But I want my kids to care about my knickknacks like I do. And that's not right. And that's not fair to my kids. And that's just wrong. My kids shouldn't care about stuff. I mean, you know what, I think you guys know what I mean. You do to a point. You need to respect the things you have, and you need to be able to take care of them. And I guess the lesson I really need to go back to teaching myself is, if I can't take care of it, then I need to let it go. So if you really care, I mean, and it is just stuff. It's just material possessions that mean absolutely nothing. You can't take any of it with you. You're supposed to store your treasures in heaven. That is something I've taught my son Atticus in particular, you know, since he was born. Stuff here on this earth doesn't matter. The thing that matters is the bond, you know, my family's relationships and us getting closer. And if I'm getting mad and irritated, I'm not going to say mad, but irritated and frustrated over stuff, then my priorities are wrong. And maybe I do need to start going towards a more minimalist attitude in my house. And, you know, I remember there was a skit on SNL years ago about how to get out of credit card debt. And it was, you stop spending. It's as simple as that. You stop spending. And they're like, well, what do you want to do if you want to buy something? You don't. So if I want a clean house and I want a clutter-free house, I need to stop bringing stuff in. It really is as simple as that. I mean, I'm sure it's not easy to not want to bring stuff into the house, but it's a simple act of, I just don't. Like, I just don't bring it in. So I think I'm gonna have to say no to thrift stores. I was gonna try and go today when I went to pick up my kids, but I'm not gonna go. I don't enjoy window shopping. That's great for you guys that can go off and enjoy. I don't. It's not fun to me. I never have. I know there's a lot of people like doing that. That's just not my cup of tea. I'd rather sit at home if I'm going to do something like that and play pretend in my backyard by staring off into the woods and put me and my husband in some kind of historical, dramatic love story. Like, that's the stuff I like to do, is literally stare off into space and make up stories. So, anyway, I'm going off topic. Thank you guys for giving me an outlet to vent. Because even though I didn't put the video on that I just filmed of me venting, it made me calm down, and it made me realize, you know, I don't know, just a couple things. And so today, even though this is the end of the video, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna start working on cluttering, and I'm gonna cluttering. I already got that cluttering part down. And I know my house isn't that bad considering I have 7 people, and I've had several comments of y'all saying that, not to be hard on myself, and I cannot tell you guys how much I appreciate that. It really, you guys are wonderful, absolutely wonderful. I mean, I have just had, I can't thank you guys enough. This YouTube has been such a blessing to me, and I'm so thankful for every one of y'all. So, I know I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place in all of my videos. I think you that watch all this, y'all know that. So, anyway, I'm going to really start focusing on this next 3 months. I bought a planner. I love these planners, by the way. They're called Legendary Planners, and if I can think about it, I'll link them down below. They're wonderful. They help you not only make your schedule, but like you can come up with obviously this isn't sponsored. I'm not near a channel anyway that would be sponsored, but I'm just saying it's just something that I find is really useful. But thinking about your goals for the next couple months and stuff, and my goal is going to be to really declutter my home. I think what I'm going to start doing is taking like a box into a room and just being like, okay, my goal is going to be to, spend 20 minutes in this room, and I'm going to fill this box up with stuff that I'm going to get rid of the house. And honestly, I think I really need to focus and come up with some kind of plan. I need rules for myself. I'm a strict rule person. Like, I need
I need black and white rules. I just do. I need you don't do this, you don't do that. And that's just how I work. Some people, they don't work that way, but I do. So I'm going to make some rules about bringing stuff into the house, because I've gotten a lot better compared to the last couple, to 15 years ago. But I know we can always improve, and I'll never be perfect, and I'll never be 100% satisfied, but I'm going for 75% satisfied. And so anyway, so thank you guys again. Thank you guys for giving me again a platform to vent, and a wonderful community of just beautiful people that are supporting each other. And you guys are you guys are awesome and amazing, and I love you all. So anyway, I hope to see you guys on the next video. Please keep chatting with me with comments. I love it. And by the way, I just wanted to let you guys know there were several of you, and I know I made a comment in it, but I don't have a community tab yet to share this with y'all. For whatever reason, YouTube was holding comments for review. There was nothing in them that I could understand why they would have held them for review, but I didn't see them until just like a couple of them were from like a month and a half ago. So if I didn't respond to yours until just the other day, it's because I just saw those comments that were being held for review. And I don't know why. There was no rhyme or reason to it. So I do respond to every one of y'all that are on there. So I haven't hit that point yet that there's too many to comment. So anyway, so I just want to tell you guys, if you had a comment and I didn't respond to it, that's why. But anyway, I hope y'all have a blessed one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Woohoo! I am done. I am done. I am done. I am done. Oh crap, that's all.